Hello everybody, Skallabjorn the Video Gaming Viking here saying, hey, how's it going? Long time no see, guys. I've posted a couple of videos in the last little while, but I've been ill the last number of days and I finally have my voice back, so I figured let's get back into the schedule. So it's Space Engineers today and I'm on the server. The guys are in the Discord right now as well. I've got the Twitch chat up and the Discord chat up on the Space Engineers channel. I think I'm going to change up the music a little bit here though. Give me a second. Yeah. Yep. Where are we here? There we go. Okay. I'll just switch over to the game screen here because I'm already in. There we go. And I'll get into the Discord because Jail and GM are already there. Hello. Hey guys, I'm back. Stream's up and running.
Hola.
Though I am going to mute the microphone for a second, because you won't get me on both sides, because I'm going to be just doing a little rundown on the stream as to what I'm going to be doing.
A rundown.
A rundown. Well, I don't even need to do that. I have a plan for today. Today's plan, other than a quick little tour of what's been built in the last week, which is my dome.
A dome.
I have a dome. I have built a dome. It's a full habitation dome. It's on the edge of my asteroid cave there. But I'm going to be firing up the projector, which is actually already up and projecting. I'm going to get my my escort vessel up and built here. I just want to make sure I've got the right design. And then I'm going to get a flyby of Command 1, which is this massive thing, which will make my little warship look like piddly. Mine would fit in a docking bay on that thing, I think.
I don't have docking bays.
Okay, well, I could probably land
I have
on
docking
it.
bays on an asteroid. 2 of them. I have them properly named Hangar Bay 1 and Hangar Bay 2.
Alright, I'm jumping in.
And I just got rubber banded. Your health is critical. I have a health of 6 left, so
At least you didn't die. Sometimes I've been in there changing an outfit in the med bay, and next thing you know, I go out of there and you're just dead floating around. I'm like, how did I die? I was standing.
Is that what the fuck? What the fuck? Well, there's the
Guess magnetic boots just don't mean what they used to.
I'll wait for you to come back outside.
Yeah, I'm just getting healthy again here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh wow.
Oh,
yeah.
I just got in range of your base.
I was just gonna say, why have I stopped healing? You're still synchronizing, I can tell.
Oh, I got a little lagged up myself there from it.
Either that or his getting in range has locked my game up.
Well, like, one of the rubber band things it does is it goes a little sluggish and stops your slowdown speed.
Yeah, because my sim speed's still tanked.
So is mine.
Oh, okay.
This is the longest sync I think I've had.
Yeah, it's a pretty long one. Normally they're not this long.
Well, he's synchronizing in how many thousand blocks in that ship?
Yeah, I did the math on mine, and I'm at like all together with my 4 little ships and my base here, I got like 3,000, 4,000 blocks.
I have that just in this one ship.
Right. Well, like I said, my 3 little ships they're all small blocks, and one's like 30 blocks. So
Okay. I must be getting close because I can see green GPS coordinates on my HUD for 3 contacts. But
Yep, that'd be me.
I've still got a tanked sim speed.
I'm at 0.01 milliseconds or meters per second. At meters second.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Yeah, this this is interesting.
Right, we're all stuck. I was just mining iron, but I mean, it's not like I have a monster miner over here.
No, this is server based.
Yeah.
Basically, with since the last time I was by his base, he's added a bunch of stuff, and this is the first time my ships jumped in. So basically, everything's having to sync back and forth.
It's not liking the big stuff.
Yeah, it's not liking the big stuff. I think sometime this week we should do what we were talking about is try running the server on your rack and see how she does.
Yep. All right, I'm starting to come back up.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
same here.
Just cleaned out.
Server sims come up, my sims come up. Hey, I can move, I can heal.
I can actually come towards you now.
And if the guns haven't opened up on you by now, then they're set properly. Holy, yeah, there he is.
Meteor storm inbound.
I'm just going to change some volumes here because Discord's a little quiet and the game's a little quiet.
But it likes quiet.
There we go. Okay. Jetpack on. I'm going to get into my little forklift ship and I'll do a fly around tour. Where are you?
Does it look like a fork?
Well, I call it a forklift because it's got magnetic clamps on the front and on the underside for moving stuff around.
It clamps.
And it's yellow.
There we go. I turned it so she's in the sun, so you got a better view. And I don't have the hydrogens on right now either. I'm just maneuvering on ions. Well, you were on my screen for a minute.
Oh, I'm up above you.
Oh, you turned off your antenna.
Did I?
That's what it was.
Oh,
Yeah, it came back on.
it's a forklift antenna broadcasting. Hang on here.
Yeah, it is. It is now. It is.
It
now.
is now? Okay. And there's the man in the cockpit itself. He's got plasmas on it. He's got lasers on it.
And then there's some missile turrets, some of the salvos.
Yeah, I see them up on the dorsal mountings here. You've got 4 of them.
Actually, there's 10. There's 4 on top, 4 on the bottom, and then there's 2 on each, or 1 on each side of the main neck. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
there's
there they are.
plasma's down the back. basing this off of. It was supposed to come out like a Klingon battle cruiser was what I was originally going for, but I couldn't quite get that sweep forward look of the that they have on there. So.
Yeah, there's just too many limited blocks to do stuff like that, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I made it a little more of a.
You ever use the Star Trek weapon mod? Those have got some pretty nice Klingon disruptors on it.
Yeah. And then, of course, I've got the large ion engines for general movement, but when it goes into battle, got the big hydrogens to give her some real movement.
Yeah. I mean, give you an idea of my interceptor or my escort ship that I'm building. It's nowhere near this size, obviously. Matter of fact, one of those large hydrogen thrusters is the back of the ship.
Yeah, and I've got, 4 across the back?
And you've got 4 across the back, 4 on the ventral, 4 on the dorsal, and then you've got 2 port and starboard for your reverse thrust. Man, that is a huge ass ship.
Yep. It's got one of the X-20 arc reactors in it. Has primary power, but then as a backup, it's got 2 large reactors and 2 small reactors as backups in case the arc runs out. I
don't know if you knew it or not, but it looks like your jump drive is set to show on HUD.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Jump drive. Show on HUD. Sorry.
No, I just figured you would want to know. There it goes. There you go. It's gone. Now I can see just your beacon and the command beacon.
Yeah, I have this. There's a secondary antenna back in the mechanics bay, but I keep its broadcasting turned off. It's just there. This ship was originally run on a different server, and on that server, if you didn't have an antenna on your ship, it would be deleted. Every 5 minutes there was a cleanup that basically went through and said if there's no antenna, it's gone.
Oh yeah, so have antennas.
Yeah, so it had there was an antenna buried inside for that reason, and then there's the one on the nose.
Yeah, that way if the one on the nose got blown off while you're in battle,
yeah,
if it lasts more than 5 minutes, you didn't want your ship to vanish around you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then of course it's got the full med bay with cryo tubes and all that. And then I know everybody thinks this big glass bridge is it isn't very battle worthy.
But that's just the observation deck.
Yeah, well, with the energy shields that are on this thing, it would take quite a beating to break through it. But then there's also a battle bridge hidden inside.
Yeah, I've seen the bridge. I've done kind of the same thing. I've got an observation deck / travel bridge, and then behind 2 armored doors in the core of the ship, where the main ventilation system is where the battle bridge actually is.
Yep, that's kind of where this one is too. But I think the pirates will have quite a fight on their hands with this thing.
Especially if you've set the ranges on the lasers to maximum range. They'll never get in range.
No, I actually have everything set to 2K.
Okay. Yeah, I've set. I think I've set my lasers. I think I've set everything on the one that I'm going to crank out to 1,200 meters. Just so that there's a little bit of fairness on it, kind of thing.
Yeah, and then the 2 displays that you see on either side.
Yeah.
One shows the ammo load, and right now it's showing ingots because I wanted to keep an eye on uranium, but I need to change that so I also get the arc reactor components too.
Oh well, you can do that with individual line commands. You don't need to have the whole thing showing up. You can tell it to just display one specific type.
Well, I moved back to Tim, and I got to look at how that does. It does the same thing, but I just got to look at the commands. So one of those things. But yeah, so be able to pop out pop from the vehicle view to the internal view and be able to see that. And then the cockpits that you see on either side there,
Gunnery.
In the secondary, gunnery. So basically, I've already got it preset so that the left one gets control of the left lasers and missiles, and the right one gets right lasers and missile
Cool.
plasmas. So,
Meteor storm inbound.
Getting out of the way so that his lasers doesn't take me out.
Nope, my lasers are off.
Oh, okay. Well, mine are on, so the base will handle them.
Yeah, no. I told you I turned everything off just in case. Well, Keen is cool about most stuff.
Yeah.
If there was one block on your station that got set to neutral, it might have decided to take it out.
And of course, that one block would be at the core of everything, so it would fire through.
Right. So, yeah. Let's see. Where's my shield generator? Yeah, I have 17 million points.
17 million. My God.
Yeah, and then with the X-20 arc reactor putting out 6 gigawatts of power, I built a brand new shield generator. It recharged in 10 seconds.
In other words, we're going to have to turn on reavers on the game so that there's actually enough, or either that or increase the number of drones that it's allowed to spawn in at once, so that you're facing off a fleet, because nothing going to touch you, man. 17 million points? Bloody hell.
And then, the thing is when it was recharging, I couldn't keep an eye on it because it kept flickering, but I did see 60,000 points per second recharging. It was only pulling 2.4 gigawatts.
Oh, only 2.4 gigawatts.
I think that's something that Doc Brown slapped his head on.
Yeah,
1.21 gigawatts! 1.21 gigawatts!
Yeah. So the X-20 reactor, it cost a lot to build.
Yeah, those things cost a fortune.
And then the fuel isn't cheap either, but
yeah.
For this thing, it's the only thing that'll produce enough power to keep everything happy at once, because if I jump in somewhere and something starts beating on the shields right away, and then the jump drives are wanting to spool back up,
Yeah, exactly. Fire up those hydrogens. I want to see this thing with the hydrogens fired up.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to go anywhere, just fire them up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beware, pirates, beware. Well, I guess it's a good thing that the vessel that I'm building is an Escort class vessel, because it would literally fit pretty much. It is about the length of the neck on your ship. That is it.
Hang on a second. Let me just show you what this thing will do with the hydrogen.
Okay, I'll get clear.
No, I'm just going to back up. So,
Okay.
I mean, that's... Okay, there's 40 meters per second.
Yeah, that's what mine will accelerate at, too, with just one of them in the aft section.
Right. Well, that's why...
Large hydrogen ones?
Yeah, one large hydrogen in the aft.
They get so expensive.
Then 3 small hydrogen, ventral, dorsal, port, starboard. And then on the underside for reverse thrust, it's got 5 of the small hydrogens for reverse thrust. It does have an ion engine backup as well, but... And you move just far enough out of range that it's got to resync.
Oh, I hate that.
You bastard.
No. Hopefully it won't.
Oh, it's not... Yeah, it's already
like-
coming back. It's already coming back. Well, yeah, there we go. It's already coming back. It's because I'm, literally, 84 meters away.
Well, no.
It's already previously synced as well, so.
Yeah. But anyway, that's yeah, and see, I didn't even touch my hydrogen. Just
Yeah.
that little maneuvering.
Yeah, you see, I haven't run the ALTHEROS in survival yet, but it should be good. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do believe I've got 12 standard size hydrogen tanks in it, so it should be good. Besides, once it's up to speed, you're not burning hydrogen, and it does have in the core of it a large cargo container, and it's got 3 hydrogen oxygen generators in it, so replenishment won't be an issue.
I have like 8, and I have got 4 large hydrogen fuel tanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, literally on. Oh, slow down, slow down. There we go. I'm just hovering over my projection now. In the aft section where all of the small hydrogen thrusters are, each one of those is the basically standing on top of a hydrogen tank. Each one of those
Cool.
has their own tank. Plus, on the core section, on the inside, there's another, literally all the way around the large cargo container, are another 1, 2, 3, 4, another 12 hydrogen tanks. So I've got 24. I think it's 24 hydrogen tanks in there.
Of the all the small ones.
Yeah, like the what would normally be your normal 1x2 oxygen tanks. Yeah, I've got they're all 1x2 hydrogen tanks.
Yeah, I've got 7 hydrogen tanks that hold
Meteor
what is
storm
it,
inbound.
2.5 million liters each,
Hmm.
and then I've got 7 of the large size oxygen generators, the H2O2 generators.
Yeah, I've got 3 of the just normal the 1x1x2 generators. But on this thing for armaments, it's got 2 salvo rocket launchers, 1 ventral, 1 dorsal. It's got 2
And of course
it's
I've
got a ventral and dorsal 20 millimeter PDC. It's got a port and starboard PDC. It's got 2 aft PDCs, and then on the forward section I've got 2 of the heavy lasers, and then in the nose I've got 2 of the older lasers that I had, and 1 of the plasma guns, and I've got those set to not no idle motion, and they're hidden so that I can't accidentally turn it on. That way, I literally have on my command bar on the cockpits, I can literally just turn them on to shoot on, and I've got actual, like, what I'm aiming at or what I'm heading at, it will shoot at weapons.
Yeah.
So I've got something that, it's not going to be targeting stuff randomly. I've got something that I can actually direct fire on without having another person in a cockpit as a gunner.
Yeah, I don't have any
Fixed weapons.
fixed point weapons on here. I've got something that I was looking at, the large class sniper rifles.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at those. I'm thinking about putting those on here, and then that would give me something that would be ship aimable that I could then fire.
Yeah, I looked at that as well, but then I realized in order to do that, I would have to do a redesign of the conveyor system towards the front, because once you get past the quote unquote wings or secondary armor, there is no conveyors other than feeding oxygen to the central command section. So yeah, I didn't want to have to use something that used conveyors, so I went with the old energy weapons, and I just set them so that they were fixed forward, and that was it.
Well, I can actually put them on the outside of the forward facing hydrogens.
Cool.
I don't know if I could put 4 of them in, but I could definitely put 2 of them in. I think if I do the 2 on the more forward one, those would end up being in the damage cone of the second set of.
Okay. Well, I am going to just zip over here for a second because the projector is up and running and projecting the ship image. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stop forklift. I'm just gonna jump out because I had the factory processing while you were doing your sit in the cryopod so that things get processed thing the other day. I had my assemblers making all of the parts that I should, maybe, if I did my math right, need to build this thing. Of course, I've done some redesigning since I did the math, so.
Well, I was actually in and out of the cryopod because but I was at work, so I was doing it was a maintenance window, so I was just sitting there, I gotta pay attention to work for 5 minutes. Okay, now I got 20 minutes of sitting there twiddling my thumbs, so I would hop out of the cryo tube and go, work on things and stuff. So,
okay.
Hey, Jail, by the way,
Bob's are on.
If you need it, I actually built my own.
Are you going to build or what?
My own.
Oh,
hydrogen.
those are new Bobs. I haven't set those to build from projectors yet. That's why they're not doing anything.
Yeah. Guys,
So
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That's because I was doing all of my projector building from the conveyance, but now I've got all of my supplies removed over to the resource base, so I got to set those things to build new on. That should be it. They're all in fly mode. Yeah. Oh, there we go. They are off and building. I'm going to soon have a warship. Something that's actual heavy armor, not this light armor thing like the conveyance is. So I may be having to crank out some more steel plate, but...
Right, that's why I made my fighter with nothing but steel or heavy armor.
The heavy armor, yeah.
And it's got it's a small ship, but it's got a large shield reactor on it.
Cool.
And a jump drive.
Yeah, this thing has got 6 of these small, the large ship small shields, but I have them arranged in such a way that there's 6 of them in a rectangle formation, and in between each one of those are the boosters. So each shield unit has 4 boosters connected to it. So I've got on that ship, I've actually got 300,000 shield units, which is for an escort craft pretty damn good. I mean, it ain't 17 million points, but against the pirates that are showing up on this server, it's not going to be an issue. I just hope I have enough semiconductors made up.
Hang on, I'm trying to get within range, see if my Bobs will help.
Oh, it's okay, guy. I've got 3 Bobs going hard on this thing. This is not going to take long. The thing is under 1,000 blocks to build this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and
let me see if I've got any spare semiconductors.
Oh, I've got the stuff to make them. I've got more resources than I know what to do with. It's just I may not have crafted up enough. What have I got for semiconductors here? Or superconductors? Oh, I've got 840 superconductors. I'm laughing. For 6 shield units, yeah, I'm good. And I've got more ingots than I know what to do with, so I'll be good. I'm good. And I can always fire up the assemblers on, because I'm using the build and repairs on the resource base, because I moved all of the supplies over. I can always just fire up the building repairs on the conveyance as well and have them chip in, but I'm good. Should be good.
Alright, well then I'm gonna pop over and pop back to base and
Okay.
what else I can work on here.
I should have enough resources to actually get this built this session, which will be rather cool, and then I'll do some flying around in it. I am, however, that's the one thing that I wish Keen would fix, is I do have some small block stuff that is on here as well, and it treats those as a subgrid, obviously, and a projector will not project them. It will only project the largest grid. So I'm going to have to build all my command control consoles from scratch again, but that's no big deal. And I'll have to build my nuke. I did put one of my, little projector build the nuke missile things. I may not bother with that. I may just leave that off for now. Oh yeah, there's the aft section already done. And he's jumping away. Look at that.
Fancy.
Gone. Gone. Oh, JL, as I was mentioning earlier, I threw that, the enclosed gyros mod is now in.
Fancier.
And I didn't realize it, but they're actually not only are they in a frame, but they're glass enclosed as well. So they are airtight.
Nice.
Which is rather cool.
So
Oh, I've got more hydrogen tanks than I thought. I'm looking through the projection here. I forgot on the secondary layer I have additionals. So I think I've got about 30 hydrogen tanks on this thing. The ions were an afterthought, but I did have a place where I could add them in. But basically, it's the hydrogens are the main thrust. The ions are maneuvering thrust. Oh, what the hell?
There you go.
Oh, your base, yeah.
Dang
So-
base.
What I was trying to say, Drew, is I built a Herald terminal, so you don't have to pop all the way back to Earth for that.
I've got one on my base as well too, on my resources.
Nice. Yeah, I have a fair amount of those. See how many I got.
Yeah. Well, if you need resources, that was the idea. In the middle of the week, while I was down and out and didn't have a voice, I was in one of my local creative worlds, and I pulled up one of the trade ships that the blueprint is for it from the EMM, or the EEM, the Exploration Expansion Module.
Yeah.
And I've pulled from it the commerce script that they had in the programming in one of the programmable blocks, and I'm going to mess around with that for taking heralds, because as it is right now, it will take uranium as the currency, but you can change it to anything you want. So I will probably mess around with it and change it so that you can use heralds to buy components.
Nice.
And then you just
Yeah,
put it on
you
you just put it on a programming block, and set some parameters, and it would be able to convert heralds to components and components to heralds.
Nice. Yeah, I got 158,000.
Yeah, I got about 100,000 right now, but that's because all of my excess iron that I was getting, excess iron and excess cobalt, I was selling it off.
I haven't sold or bought anything yet.
You've just
but
been
I did come across. Well, every time those unknown signals,
Yeah.
I get one like 10K, 12K.
Mm-hmm. You go off and get it.
Yeah, well, that plus I get stuff.
Yeah, well, that's why I put that mod in, because it had the heralds that come in on the pod, so it helps give you a head start. Building, building, building. Okay, well, I need to take a quick bio break. I'm still not feeling 100% from having the flu, but I'm just going to leave it viewing the building here while things are going on. I will be back in a moment.
I would say.
I need to add a camera to this. It's kind of interesting trying to dock.
Probably once you get a big enough ship, I would think you need it.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to dock, and it's difficult, because especially when you're not in the sun. There we go. Is that right? That's right. Problem is with the size of the ship, if I do it wrong, it's
It goes boom.
yeah. Well, I can literally crush the I can literally crush. Let's really do that. I can do that. Okay. I can literally crush the conning tower that I'm trying to lock onto.
And I am back.
Hooray!
And it's still happily building away here.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to take it a little while.
Yeah, of course, it's a lot of heavy armor blocks. It's all heavy armor. I've only used light armor on the interior in a couple of spots. So I'm just going to zip over to my resource station and see how I'm doing here. The actual only thing I'm really concerned about might be steel plate. I mean, that's no big deal because I've got, about 100,000 ingots, so I just have to crank some more out.
Oh, that's it?
Like I said, I've been selling all of my excess iron.
I got a lot of iron because that's the main resource inside this asteroid, and I'm having to mine the hollowness.
Construction components, 5,000. Metal grids, interior plates, steel plates. Oh, no, okay. No, I've still got 20,000 plates. I might need more metal grids, though. Let's get the assembler going. Metal grids. Crank out another 1,000. Thank you. Thruster components. How am I doing for thruster components? Still about 9,000 components. Okay, I'm good for thruster components.
I am almost out of ore to process. It's more.
You just got to go consume another asteroid.
Well, I only have 800k of magnesium left to process, and then I have no ore left to process. What am I running low on? Let's take a look at the. Let's see.
I
Silicon.
think I'm going to slap another bob onto the resource processor here.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh, Bob's already on the toolbar. Okay. Where was I putting them here? Yeah, I can slap one right there. Oh, hell. I'll slap 2 of them on. Short range bob will build those. That's one thing I did put onto the warship is it does have a bob.
Yeah, I've got 3.
And I do have a single small refinery and a single small assembler on it, just so that I can, because I've got the plan of doing the nuclear torpedo thing kind of thing, eh? So
Yeah.
I do need to be able to process some resources if need be, but it's nowhere near the capacity of the station here. I mean, I don't even have enhancement boosters on the refinery in that thing. It's just, it's the only thing it's got is a sorter for keeping stone out of it. I am probably going to need to go get some more ice, though. I've only got 266,000 units.
I've been getting a lot of ice from the stone crusher and
Yeah,
whatnot.
that's where most of mine came from as well.
I don't think I mined any besides the beginning, and I got like 400k maybe.
Cool. Okay, so that's happily building again. So I'm going to turn on those other 2 bobs.
Oh, darn it. Going through that. That was already.
That's better. 4 of them going hard now on it. It's cool to watch it build because you can see through the hologram at what it's doing, and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot I put those there.
For some reason, my build system's not working. Like I hadn't changed the color. Welding a little bit ago.
I found when it jams up like that, I find just turning it off and then turning it back on usually wakes it the hell up.
Yeah. It worked. I tried it before and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I went down and checked the hue and everything, and the color was the same.
Yeah, I never touch those. I just leave them at the defaults.
That's well, I just changed it to red,
Mm.
and so everything's red right now.
Yeah, the engineering section on this ship is so densely packed with stuff that you can't actually get into it. It's solid. It's all batteries, reactors, and tanks.
You just watching that thing tear it apart or build it?
Yeah, watching it slowly build it up. It's just slowly progressing forward.
Well, you wanna murder yourself and come over here and check out my base?
Ah, no, I'll fly over. I've got a ship with a jump drive. I've got your GPS coordinates.
Okay. I was just like, I know it's pretty quick with the respawn.
Yeah, no.
No murder.
No suicide.
Yeah, let's see what you think. Turn this into like a what's it called, halfway porch or whatever.
A waypoint.
A lap.
Yeah.
What? No, how about on the interstate rest areas?
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Rest stop.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the word.
Rest
It's a truck
area,
stop.
rest
It's a truck stop.
No truck stop. No mud flaps or hookers.
No lounge or no trailer trash.
Yeah, no middle-aged, round-bellied men with large mustaches and a hat that says "Do it to it."
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm not jumping. My fighters, by the time I fly there, my jump drive will be charged. So,
Wow.
I guess I hadn't charged. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I had jumped back to my base last time I had flown this thing and shut it off right away. I didn't recharge. So I am on my way.
Yeah, it's not that far. Your base is only...
It's 25 kilometers.
Yeah, I was going to say 26 kilometers from me.
And once that sucker's done being welded up, I've got to add a couple of connector points to it. And I'm going to have to decide whether I want to add the nuclear launcher to it or not.
You can always...
You know you wanna.
Yeah, I know I want to, but will I? I may add just a single one versus the duals like I have on everything else. So has anyone heard from Charger at all?
I haven't, but I don't go on Discord too often.
Yeah, he has. Last I heard from him, he said, I'm deciding what I'm going to do. I think that's almost a direct quote. So I don't know if he's coming back to the server or not.
He shows online right now in Discord.
Does he? Well, then,
Yeah.
drop him a note. There he is, yeah. Ooh, something just lagged it.
Not me.
Taking up my visual scanning just in case a pirate spawned in within the 1.5 kilometers of my little ship here. No, no pirate. Okay, I guess I'm safe. He must be in a game or something. He hasn't replied to my PM, so... Actually, no, he's not showing us in a game. He must be on, but away.
Okay.
Oh, well, I sent him a note.
Your audio got really bad there for a minute, buddy.
Oh, I had my mouth in had my hand in front of my mouth, sorry.
Oh. Yeah, we were getting like quarter words.
But those are my favorites.
I'm fucking with you. Fully recharged in 6 minutes, and I'm 6 kilometers away. Yep, it'll be charged by the time I want to go back. I should actually go into the mod and change the charge times on the small block jump drives, because they're still the same as the large block of the same configurations, like 1x1x1, etc. So play around with them.
Nice.
Rebalance it a little bit. Three kilometers. Switching dampeners off and proceeding manually. That way I can let go of the button when the synchronize kicks in and I don't end up eating the asteroid.
You don't want to eat it.
I don't want it to eat me.
It's rigid.
It's only voxels. Yeah. 1.4. And synchronize about to start. Letting go.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm thinking that's what was happening. So I was like, I don't see you yet.
And just as it's synchronizing here, what song starts playing? Back from the Dead. So it's like, okay. Oh, and it's pretty much synchronized.
Now I see you.
Yeah, I saw you show up too.
I can't tell what its name is because it's two names next together, so it looks kind of Russian.
Oh, because it's probably picking up on the torpedo launchers.
Or your personal and the...
Yeah, that's right, because the ship's probably relaying that.
Yeah, I got two exterior hangar bays here now on the outside.
I'm just following the green waypoint on my screen looking for them here.
I see you moving.
I'm doing a
that's on the inside though.
Yeah.
That beacon's on the inside of the asteroid on the...
Yeah, I'm just using it as a
station,
focus point while I circle the asteroid looking for the dock. So, there we go.
I got two of them, one on either side, and they're exactly the uniform. Like, they're on the same grid.
In other words, it's a hole through.
Yep, well, it's on either side. It's like one's on the... Say if there was 4 sides, counted as a cube.
Mm-hmm.
Got it on 2 sides.
Knock, knock.
There's buttons.
Is there? Okay, so I actually have to get out of my ship. Okay. Ying, ying.
I think I just ran into you. I'm not sure.
And I'll just...
Underneath all this, I'm gonna turn it into a large ship cargo hangar.
Wow, you actually used those lights from the
I like 'em.
Lancasters. Yeah, I don't see many people using those. They
I got them on the outside by the doors,
Mm-hmm.
like where the buttons are. I have it on each side to make a uniform. Then I got my little hopper over here. That's its name.
the hopper. Oh, over here. Oh yeah, I think I've seen this before. Oh, is this the one? Oh yeah, you've got atmospherics on here. This is the one that you can do a planet fall on it.
Yeah.
Cool. And then cargo, refinery, your mining ship.
Got a bunch of widgets up there with like a build system and an assembler, but then I have another setup at the survival base, I guess.
Cool.
That has the kitchen and the weight room and the gaming room.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, have you made any changes since I was last in there?
Not really on that, no,
Yeah.
not as much. But I was thinking, yeah, making this all the way through here. I was gonna start carving out this iron and making this a big landing bay.
Make it a big hangar. Yep.
Yeah,
So you got two
and then-
small ship hangars.
Yep, and like I've cut it off for like cargo, you know, where you could park the small ships, but then underneath it'll be for all the big ships.
It's too bad Key never implemented airtightness on voxels.
Yeah, it would be cool if you could, because you can do it in real life.
Oh, and here's your fighter up above over here.
Yeah, I just parked her up there because I figured I had too much in the way. Because at first I only had the one, you know, inside. I didn't want the ships getting crushed by the constant meteors.
Well,
I do have 4 laser guns, so,
oh well, then
I don't have any issues anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say you shouldn't have any issues then.
Well, the first time it destroyed my cargo container like 4 times.
Oh
Like, didn't destroy it, but I had to rebuild it.
I'm sorry.
I had to go back to the other thing and build it. It was funny. It was funny though, but it was just annoying because I completely covered it in blocks and I had no idea. It kept getting broken, but the blocks were fine.
Okay. So, if memory serves, the survival base is through this corridor over here?
Yeah, it's not on the same grid though, as you can see.
I
It's
can
just
see,
weird.
yeah.
But the inside's nice. I got the nice little doors. I got those lights in there as well.
Oh, is that right? That's right. You haven't implemented gravity over here yet. Of course, with...
Yeah, I didn't want to. I can always just use my magnetic boot.
Yeah, walk on walls. Refineries. Whoa, where did the fireplace block come from?
Found it in there. Cool.
I didn't even know there was one. That's...
I think it's part of this one because it was in the same section.
Well, yeah, it's
because
in
all
this-
the tables and stuff. That's when I found it.
Well,
When I
cool.
was looking at all this stuff.
I did not know that was in there. You must have added it, or...
It's got a switch that says to turn it on, open it or close it, but nothing happened. So maybe he plans on having it have an effect
Well,
to like have it on.
what do you call it? Rexar, and I added it to the server, has published a block. I did add it to the server when I rebooted earlier today. There it is. It's called a particle emitter. It looks like a just a control block panel, but it uses no power, and it takes nothing to build it. It's like one display, one computer, one construction component, and one steel plate. And if it's a particle effect in the game, you can set this to reproduce that particle effect. So you could, in theory, throw a fire in there.
Nice. I think that's what he was planning to do, because, like I said, there was a thing to turn it on and off or open it, close it.
And it hasn't got the particle effect going in it yet. Yeah.
Yeah, and nothing happened when I switched it, but it's still neat.
That's right. Yeah, nothing like, having a fire in space.
Hey, this is inside. You can do whatever inside. Mark Watney had a garden of potatoes.
Yeah, but, oxygen, pure, explode.
Well, yes, that did happen.
Yeah. Speaking of oxygen, do you have a med station nearby? I need to...
Right here.
No, good. I need to...
I also have a... up top, like, going through it, I have a cockpit up there, so I can just slip in from outside.
And I need to fill an oxygen bottle as well.
I got the things right here if you want to use it. Right here above the med bay.
Oh, the generator's right there. Okay.
Yep, right
Cool.
above the med bay.
Bottle in. Oh, you haven't... Oh, there it goes. It filled. I was going to say, you haven't got it set to autofill, but it just took a moment.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's weird sometimes. Or I'll get to 99%. I'm like, what? You didn't want to top it off?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, it's full enough. Screw you.
I have a fair amount of ice and or gravel.
Yeah. I had so much gravel, I converted it all to concrete and sand.
Right, that's what I'm going to wait to do that with, because I think I'm getting to 1 million.
I
I'm thinking
forgot.
it's, like, it's spread out, but...
I forgot about this computer terminal mod that it looks like a terminal, but it's actually an LCD. I forgot about that.
Talking about the ones inside the rooms there? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I put them in there, because I thought they looked cool.
I
They were
forgot.
cheap. I think they're just...
It's the same as building an
they were
LCD.
really cheap.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot those were loaded into the game.
Right, well, I figured if we were, stuck here, we might as well have some entertainment. I'm going to probably put in some beds and stuff.
Yeah, me likey. It looks good.
You have a total cow suit?
Yes, I do have a total cow suit. I've got
I do too.
two or three total
That's
cow
what I was
suits.
asking. I have a couple cow suits, a few Badgers. I think I got 2 full Jaguar suits.
Let's see. Whoa, and it kicks me out.
Yeah, it's that no gravity thing. Actually, I should just build one.
Oh, there we go. I was going to say, why is my jetpack suddenly not on?
Could you access the med bay?
Yeah, I'm in it.
Do that all the freaking time?
I think I've got an entire... No, I don't have a zombie. I've just got the zombie gloves. I don't have an entire zombie suit.
Oh, I got the
Badger,
full-on
badger,
skeleton with
badger,
it.
badger. Carpet. Golden boots, golden helmet, golden suit, golden gloves. So I do have a complete golden set. Okay, cool. I am gold.
Cold finger.
I love gold. Guys, what do you think? Should I add the mod that expands the character animations?
Yeah, you talking about the waving and stuff?
The waving and
they've had forever.
yeah, and working on your, when you're accessing something, you actually start using your pad, and when you access a cargo container, you actually animate a connected cable to it, that type of thing.
Yeah, those are cool. I like that.
Okay, I'll look at adding that in for the next update.
But like when I walk up to the cargo, right, and the quarter comes out,
Yeah.
and the whole thing pops up on your arm.
Yeah, that's the
that
one I'm
was
talking
really
about.
nice.
Yeah.
Didn't Wasted and them use it?
Shaq has started using it. Matter of fact, Shaq has started
it was
using.
Shaq.
He started
Meant
using
more.
some of my mods.
Nice.
Yeah, he. You know, he was on with Tex yesterday because they can't stream tomorrow. Because, well, he can, but Tex is working, so they did a stream yesterday, and they're configuring a new world for their next bunch of stuff. And I was on there talking with them, and Tex says, use some of Skallabjorn's mods. So they loaded up a couple of them, and yeah, it's cool.
Nice.
Okay, where am I going? I don't want to go outside. I want to go back to my ship, which is this way. Can I see? Okay, there we go. You need some more lights in this area so that people can find their way around.
Yeah, well, I plan to build it all the way over,
Mhm.
and then have some kind of like walkway down to the odd building.
Gotcha.
You know, but I had to clear out the iron before I put down the blocks because I just tear them up.
Oh, and I have a cat that just decided to jump up in my lap. Hello, Mars. Leave the microphone alone.
Well, the next time you come over here, I'll have gravity.
Cool. You just have to make sure you limit the
I did. I turned it to like 80 meters instead of the 160 or something it had.
Yeah, otherwise you'll end up with weird gravity fields all over, and your hangar floor will not be a hangar floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it down when I build it out some. It's just I turned it down halfway for now.
Cool. No, Mars, you can't play with that. That's a headphone volume control. Okay, thrusters on, landing gear off.
Hey, stop by my base for a minute.
Yeah, I'm right here. That's what I'm going to do. Is
Okay.
my next stop. And back out. And Immelman. And off to asteroid base. 4 kilometers and closing.
Right, yeah, he's right next door. He's my neighbor.
Literally. If you had a gravity thrower, you could throw stones at him.
Oh, that would have built a...
No.
I want to see if I can hit his asteroid. I couldn't even do it. I don't even mess with those gravity things anyway.
I was actually contemplating putting a gravity engine onto the ALTHEROS. So I might put one in there still. Not hard to put a couple of gravity generators and a few mass blocks in place.
Yeah.
That's true.
I thought about putting grav gens in Command 1, but the problem is that all the scripts for running them are really kind of a beast. So,
Well, I was just going to put a linear one in, forward and backwards, and then use the gyros and the engines to do the rest of it. But it would save on massive amounts of hydrogen on the main thruster sinking in.
yep, I can see that. Oh, I forgot I tucked one in there. I did tuck those in. I actually have more missile throwers than I thought.
Cool. So
Because where I was gonna put the sniper rifles, I put missiles.
oh, well, at least you've got conveyor hookups there for them.
Yeah. Oh, all the missiles are on conveyors, and they also have something like 5,000 missiles apiece or something.
Oh, Jesus. Well, even
Is that
firing...
enough?
Well, yeah, they fire 4 at a time, and they're fairly quick on their reloads, but that's still a crap load of missiles.
Are you going into a battle with Cobra? G.I. Joe?
Oh, Joe.
Cobra Commander! Yes, I had some of those when I was a kid. Yeah, Joe toys. But I played with them too much and their legs fell off. Just like
you
the
crippled
Stretch
them.
Armstrong.
You crippled
Yeah,
them.
Stretch Armstrong was a joke. His armpits ripped. It was a joke. Like, stretch him as much as you want, and I'd do it just like the freaking commercial. And his armpits.
Okay, so there's Command 1. There's the asteroid raper. I mean miner.
Yeah, you have to be discreet about these things.
Hey, my channel is rated as, you must click on this button to proceed because...
No, I'm just
there
saying,
could
there's
be
lots of asteroids around. You can't go yelling it.
Oh.
There's a cluster around, okay? Word to get around.
We don't want to prematurely upset the asteroids. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
In other words,
Yes,
oh,
they will lose their load.
1 second. Mars, leave the headphone cord alone. Down. Jeez. I'm going, why is my head tugging? And here he is, he's swatting at the volume control, which is like just hanging below my chin. It's like, no!
I always love that your light effect, your circular light effect is about 2 meters off the side of your ship.
Yeah, I think it's a glitch with when I built this, because subsequent cockpits that I've laid down and built, it's not done it. So I don't know. I think it's a glitch with the blueprint.
By the way, so right here where I'm at now, this was silicon.
Was. It is now a hole, a square hole.
Yeah.
Building a glass dome, are ya? You needed that much silicon?
Well, yeah, I did build a glass dome. 2 of them. Remember, I've got the huge glass dome over
Yep.
over my main base here, and then all the glass. Actually, what really killed me was the computers for some of this stuff.
And there's the refinery arrangement with all of the boosters on there.
Yeah.
2 gives you 12, or 4 gives you 18, or whatever it was.
Yeah. And then, hey, Charger just answered me.
Oh, cool.
Hooray. Be like, so I was told you don't reach death.
Well, I didn't want to do anything to his base if he's coming back, but he's been off for a couple of weeks.
From that one guy on Medieval Engineers that had like a whole bunch of resources right over there next to my base.
Oh, DK? Nope, haven't heard from him. Yeah.
Shadow or something?
Oh, Shadow. Yeah, no, haven't heard from him at all. So I've been claiming those. I've been using the resources that are there to pay the taxes on it.
Right.
Yeah, so you can see my large display board I put up over here.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah. Hey, let me show you the cockpit of Command 1 since you didn't actually get out and go in it earlier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what the hell?
I don't know.
I haven't gone anywhere. I'm like, where's the machine thing?
I lagged too.
Oh. But I didn't go that far. I mean, I'm hovering just above his miner.
Right, I still see you on my screen at 4.57 away.
Yeah, because broadcast relay probably.
Right. Plus, I'm a 1K out from my hangar because I went to that unknown signal.
That
I got
would do
myself
it.
some cow boots.
Yeah, you're resyncing. There we go.
That's
okay.
what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. Where am I here? Orientation thereof. There's Command 1. Okay, is that docked? It's actually docked.
Yep, it's docked.
Okay, doors were over here, right?
Yep, towards the on the side of the main
Yep.
line, right in front of the delta. There you are. All right.
One second. Mars, get out of the computer bay. Mars! down. I'm going, why are there USB things disconnecting and connecting, and out of the corner of my eye I see Mars walking around behind the computers? It's like, no!
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
So go ahead and have a seat in that left control panel.
Yep, just getting through the airlock here. Whoa! Oh! Did I kill myself? Nope, no injury. Okay. Sorry, on the left one?
Yeah.
There, I am in.
Whoa! What'd you do?
I just sat down and it said someone else is using this ship.
No, but look at the... You killed something electrical.
I sat down!
Nope, that was me.
Did
Kick
you?
out the floor.
Oh, you did put the particle emitters in. Cool, cool. I was hoping it had the arc and spark effect in them.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that worked out good, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, if you would have sat down in that seat, you should have gotten a G menu for a couple of the.
Yep, I got 2 lasers and 3 salvos.
Yep. So those are the 2 forward lasers, and then salvos down the side,
Mm-hmm.
and then
ammo magazine listings there. Yep.
mhm. Yep.
And then I'm assuming same for the other side.
Yeah, the other side's components right now. I'm messing with Tim, trying to get it to list out stuff the way I want it, but I want that to I haven't set up the
Yeah,
console,
I saw that. Yeah.
but it will be that way. And then and then this grid's going to be like uranium and arc fuel.
Which LCD screens are these?
These are the clear large.
That's what I thought,
Yeah.
because I haven't messed with those yet.
Yeah, I was kind of playing around with the different LCDs on up here, and I decided I kind of liked the way these looked on these angle blocks. It kind of looked nice.
I like the slope LCDs a lot. I use those a lot in my builds,
Yeah,
because they're actually a block as well, and it's airtight. So
Well, the ship's already the bridge is already airtight, so I wasn't worried about that. I was trying to go for a specific, being able to see stuff. And when I put in these slope ones, maybe it's just me or something, but I was having a hard time with, seeing them. So I went with just using the angle armor block
to
and then
upright
put
it. Yeah.
and then slap these on there.
No, it looks good. I like it.
Yeah. So, but that's the new layout. And I was sitting here fighting with this. I was hoping to get the console so it would actually let me. I gotta find which command console it is that actually will feed off of the conveyor and refill your air and power while you're.
Azimuth, the azimuth ones.
Okay. All right. So anyway, yeah. That's the new command bay. And you've seen the med deck back here.
Yeah, I've seen the med decks.
So, and then I changed everything around with the using the rotary airlocks.
Yeah, I saw
So
that.
Get rid of the one airlock right where you're standing, and then just go with the rotary, so I didn't have to worry about, losing all my air pressure everywhere. So. Yeah, top off while we're back here.
Yep, just did exactly that.
But yep, that's the. Other than some, here, let's go down to
The engineering.
engineering bay. You'll get a kick out of where I put this arc reactor, man.
can't remember where the... Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's on the back side of the central, under the dorsal. You gotta be on the other side. Yeah. Oh, you're on the other side of the arc. Yeah, there it is. And then my bank of shield generators back here.
With all of the boosters.
Yeah. And then I've got another bank over there, so... Yeah. I think I've got a total of 5 large shield generators with...
Whoa. And then jump drives.
Yep. And then hydrogen tanks, that's just two of the several hydrogen tanks on this thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you've got a large regular reactor here yet, too.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've got 2 large and 2 small reactors as backups to the arc.
Oh, just in case.
In case it either runs out of fuel or it gets damaged in a battle. Obviously, you know, the large and the smalls won't really run stuff as the arc, but I don't know. I'm thinking about trying to get up into the nose mechanical bay and see if there's room up there to put another arc up there, but man, that thing was a lot.
Well,
of
those things are huge to build, and I mean they're full size 3x3x3, and yeah, they're they are resource pigs.
Yeah, 1,600 arc reactor components, and those arc reactor components are huge. 1,500 computers, 1,400 construction. Yeah, it's just
arc reactors are for running cities or big capital ships.
yeah, and only one of them at a time. So, and then you see all the oxygen gens hiding down here too. I actually have more hiding in other places, but yep, didn't change too much down here other than by putting in that one arc reactor, I pulled out 4 regular
full 4 large regular reactors.
Yeah. And that's what gave me the room to put in the
shields.
More shield generators, because that's where the original reactors were. So anyway.
Okay. How the hell do I get out of here?
Almost there. Come this way. Over here.
Oh, that way? Oh, there it is. I see space. I see stars. Oh, you've got a blast door there. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, it closes. It closes when I go into battle. I just had it open so we could get in there.
Of course.
And then you can see all the weapons underneath here. And then, so what I was talking about earlier, if you come over here to the side with me.
Oh, there you are. I think. Where are you? No, that's command antenna. Where are you? I lost you on my heads up.
I'm towards the port side thrusters at the back. The hydrogens.
One second. Mars, get out of the computer bay. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Someone's misbehaving, so he's got to get locked into a room. Mars. Yes, meow. I know you. There, he's locked away in the master bedroom. Okay, where are you here?
I think you're on the other side.
That's base, that's command.
Behind you. 70
Oh,
meters.
there you are. Yeah, you don't have a beacon turned on, that's why.
Oh, I don't?
No, you've got no. There you are. Now you're on.
Sorry.
It's like, I think I see a light moving around.
So so I was gonna take and put those sniper rifles right here, but instead I put
Salvos.
the salvos there, and I don't know, man. I'm still debating. I've read some reviews on those snipers, and they say that they don't do very much damage if you use the high speed, but if you use the slow speed, you never hit anything. If it's moving, you never hit anything.
Yeah, they're for fixed targets. Yeah, I've never used them, so couldn't tell you. I mean, they're just part of the mod, the small ship mega mod pack, and I've just never used them.
Yeah. So, they say there's a large version out that.
Well, there is, and it's using the old textures. I don't know if they still work, but there is a large block Gatling gun. It's the old 3-barrel model. I don't know if the textures still work, but there is one on the workshop. I used to use it, but I haven't used it in a long time. But that might be an option if you want a Gatling gun for large block that isn't a turret.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to go for, was put a big, again, going back to the basis for the design.
Yeah.
If I have a big gun out on the end of each wing, that'll at least look a little more. But
And they're 1x1x3, if I remember right.
well, I might even put one of those right on the nose then too.
Yeah. I can't remember what they've got for conveyor connections on them, but yeah, it's an option. I mean, it's the old design. It's the old style DX11 textures, if they're not pink or purple. I don't know if they still work, but it is out there.
Cool.
Okay, well, I'm going to find my little ship wherever I parked it here, and I'm going to...
Parked it.
There it is. Got the tick.
Yep, it's right over here by the...
Yep. I'm
By the
going to
miner.
see how things are doing, and, if I need to feed my assembler and tell it to start building shit.
I was actually going to grab my little ship and go asteroid hunting and see if I can find a new base asteroid to move to.
Cool. Okay. There it is. Claim 2, and look at this. I'm not in a gravity well, so I can actually jump back. My drive should be nicely charged by now.
Yep.
I don't need to go 83 kilometers. I only need to go 25 kilometers. And yes.
Where are you setting your distance? Why not just pick your point and jump?
I could have done that too.
Okay.
I think he likes math.
No, I like sliders. Yeah, as my eyes get blinded.
Yeah, I know. As my wife is over here dying laughing of something.
And sorry guys, I killed the sim speed.
Yeah, that's why I hadn't moved yet.
And I'm not even in synchronizing range yet, so... About to be, though. 2 kilometers.
But we can.
1.5. One. Okay, here comes the synchronize. Oh, and I see Jail replied to me as well. Or not Jail, Charger.
Oh, did he reply to you?
I was
too?
like,
Yeah.
I don't think I wrote anything.
I can't seem to deal with the pirates, also I really should be packing. Oh, I guess he's in the middle of moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he said the same thing to you that he said to me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he just had bad luck with pirates. That's, oh well, what can you do? It is a survival game.
Yeah.
And he didn't
Right.
have much for turrets set up.
Well,
What was his base close to the pirates?
Oh my god, he had a couple of pirates literally just fly by and decimate him.
yeah.
I haven't seen a single one.
He was he was in a different spot, and I think he was too close to the base. And so the thing I kept telling him is, dude, just pick up all your stuff and move.
Yeah, and he had the
Oh,
ship
no.
to do it.
Yeah, he's like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm like,
Well, then build some guns, yeah.
mm-hmm.
I mean,
Like I got 4 laser turrets right now. I think that'll hold me off enough to get to my ship and then wreck them.
well, on my asteroid, I have 4 defense bars that I built. Each one has 2 plasmas, 2 lasers, 2 20 millimeters, and 2 salvos.
Right.
So,
just
anything,
a little
anything,
small fighter.
oh yeah, anything flies by, and it's gonna get decimated. Matter of
Right,
fact, it is actually already happened once. I was working on. Was it the dome or no? I was working on my resource station. Next thing I know, the other side of the asteroid just goes crazy, and it's like, what the hell? And I see this anvil bearing down on the asteroid, but it's just getting torn to pieces. It's like, okay, it works. That's gonna kill the lag, but it works.
Right. Like mine is just a small little fighter ship, but it's got all those fancy thrusters on it
Mm-hmm.
because it's all heavy armor. It's got the large shield generator on it and 2 Gatling turrets on the side. So,
Cool. So you can just fly by and let it just
I can
blast
zip
away.
by really fast, and I could tear it apart, and I don't think it'll get much damage because I'll be too fast. And if it gets any shots, my shield will take it,
Mm-hmm.
and then heavy armor. So,
Yeah, I had that one ship come in and cram itself right between the asteroid and one while I was building it. Did a ton of damage to Command 1, but then my Bob started in and just tore it apart.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm still synchronizing here. I guess it's been doing a lot of building while I was gone, so it's synchronizing.
yeah, I'm froze.
Yeah. Apparently, from what I understand, I mean, Keen's already done 2 tests. There's a 3rd one coming.
It seems something they're gonna have new multiplayer out.
Yeah, the tests that they've been running have been fairly good, according to what some people say. I mean, I was watching. Wasted was actually in on those tests, apparently, and it was not bad. It wouldn't let him spawn in one of his Lotus bombers, but that was a block limit thing. But that would have been the ultimate test. And apparently Keen, for their in-house server for this...
I'm back.
Yeah, me too. They use garbage for equipment. So if it'll run on their stuff... Oh, what do I see? I see I've probably run out of steel plates. I think it stopped. Yeah, it stopped building about halfway, so...
I got like 200 agates, and then I have 700k waiting to be refined.
I need to do some
iron.
I need to do some parts making. So basically, look at my screen, and if it says 0, make them.
Okay, now I'm annoyed. Can't transfer anything through my conveyor system again. I need a little more go juice in my buggy before I go asteroid hunting.
And I'll just shut off the engines rather than the ship. I'm going, why am I suffocating? I hit the wrong button. I opened my visor. Okay, so let's look here and see what I need to actually produce. What am I out of?
Health critical.
Yep, steel plate. That's
You
no
should have known
surprise. That's no surprise. else do I need? Oh, I need small tubes as well.
Yeah, that's one of those that it always surprises me when I run out of small tube.
Well, it's because some things take quite a lot of them. Conveyors will burn right through them, and all the conveyor tubes and stuff, that'll burn right through them.
Yeah, and what
I
I've
think it's like 40 a piece, isn't it?
something like that. Yeah, and what I've done on mine, I've used a lot of conveyor cubes versus conveyor tubes because of A, durability, and B, the fact that I wanted to make my weapons loadouts on the ventral and dorsal more changeable. You can customize it more. So I literally have 2 strips of conveyor points on both the ventral and the dorsal sides so that I can change my turret layout real quick. And they're just covered with the armor panels, so that you just rip off the panel and put in a new turret or whatever. I may have to build another assembler here. I think I'll do that. Hey, what? I got killed by a welding blip. I died it.
Death by nanite.
Yeah, death by nanite is right.
Killed by shim speed.
Yeah, you died and it killed us.
Yeah, it was... Hey, respawn me. Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, it's gotta
Maybe
resync
not.
me. There we go. Okay. Whoa, a little bit of rubber band. But that was on my end.
Nope, got me too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, body location. Oh my god, my body's not in the middle of a planet. How did that happen?
Probably because you weren't on a planet.
My body is actually still... No, last time I died, because I was moving at velocity, it literally... Oh, and my body disappeared. Oh, because Bob picked everything up. That's why. It was in range.
Yeah, Bob's kind of mean about that. He doesn't like you taking dirt naps.
At least the stuff doesn't disappear. Okay, I need another assembler. And you're not going to let me build it because all of my plates and stuff were...
Yeah, you don't have any steel plate to build your...
Exactly.
Alright. 3,500 is only good for 4 hours in this thing. Or 7,000 uranes is good for 4 hours. Wow. What did I do to this? I wonder if one of my jump drives is charging. It's fully charged.
Yes, build that assembler there, please. Thank you. That way I've got 2 assemblers on the go.
Okay, I can now jump 1,200 kilometers. The new small jump drives.
Okay, what else do I need? Do I need thruster components? I'm going to need some more thruster components.
Flame jump.
No, I'm not going to need thruster components. I got 8,000 thruster components. Oh, that's gravity generator points. Oh, I need power cells.
I just go through the list and build a bunch of everything.
That's basically what I'm doing at this point.
Yeehaw! I'm gonna speed a light. I decided to go away and stuff.
More construction components won't hurt.
Glad that tomorrow is a holiday day and I get to sleep in.
Oh, that's right. It's a holiday for you guys.
Yep, Memorial
Yeah,
Day.
I gotta work though.
Oh, that blows.
I work in the food industry. People like eating.
Yeah, you know, there is that.
You get 2 holidays off a year, Christmas and Thanksgiving. Close early Christmas Eve. It's better than Walmart. Those people get 1 day.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's making some pretty good progress there, Small.
Yeah, it is. Now that it's actually got steel tubes and and steel plates,
Yeah.
it should be done this stream because this section here is the industrial section. This is where most of the cargo and stuff is, and then once you get to about this point, that's command section on the inside.
A lot more hollow space.
Yeah, it's a lot more hollow space, yeah, because you've got the backup bridge, cryo bed, the air vent, the medical, and then up here is, where did I put? Oh, the respawn points right there. Yeah, so this is just cosmetic, but then up here is the main battle bridge, or not, sorry, the main flight bridge. The battle bridge is in the central section.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this one. Could this be it?
Oh, I didn't pick up a welder. I think I'm gonna need another assembler. Slap another assembler on here. Components, what did you do? Tubes. Components, the tubes, the components. What else do we need? Solar cells. Let's get solar cells. I think I got it pretty close to the picture that I posted on the Discord for what I planned to build.
Nice. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's actually, I think it's Jeff Berriman or something like that. That is actually a freighter. It's just a small freighter. I can't remember what game it was supposed to be from. There wasn't much details.
It looks familiar, but I can't remember.
But I went, you know what? That would make a nice, cute little warship. So the tricky part was getting the outer armor fold that was on it. That little angled, kind of like the shoulder pads on it. But I think I did pretty good. Now watch. This is where I'm hovering inside the hologram, and this is where I get sealed in. It just builds the ship around me. I can't get out. I've got to drill my way out. Yeah, this may not take long. This will be done this stream, that's for sure. I just have to babysit the assemblers. Keep them going. I may need a fourth assembler just for so that I've got two of them doing steel plate. Come on, finish building it. There we go.
Hey, sorry guys.
No worries.
I think I may have found my new base already.
Cool. I now have two assemblers on the go for steel plates, so that's gonna get me going.
Yeah. The sync lag brought to you by Gene Morrison returning home.
Okay. Hopefully I don't fly into the side of my base.
Hopefully.
Well, I am aimed into open space, and I'm not. And yeah, my dampeners are on, so I shouldn't go very far.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting test.
There we go.
All right. Yeah. When you logged in and that happened, I had just pushed an unknown signal, so I got my terracotta helmet. Now I have a terracotta gloves, gun, and a helmet.
Cool.
Oh, there we go. Change the way I'm sitting.
It's so cool to watch it progress layer by layer forwards out from the build. It's going much faster now that I've got 2 assemblers cranking out steel plate. Oh yeah, there we go. It's actually ahead of the game now in steel plate. Reactor components, thruster components. Yeah, it needs a lot more power cells.
Their math is way off. It's telling me that I've got low ship fuel, and I've got 8,000 K ingot of uranium in two megawatt reactors.
Yeah, their math is out.
Yeah, and it goes from saying I've got like 99 days worth of fuel to 3 minutes. My jump drives are not recharging.
I don't need girders. I've got 6,000 girders.
I am Bender. Please insert girder.
Insert girder. There we go. Okay. That should do it. We're just making some headway now.
I need some light on this thing.
It's too bad I don't have the conveyor link running from the resource base to the conveyance anymore. I could have used that the assemblers in there too. Oh well. I guess while it's doing all of this, now that I've got my assemblers staying ahead of the game, I should go get another load of ice. Get my miner out there for some ice.
Ice is good.
Ice is good, and I know exactly where to get some.
The moon that sometimes when you log in looks like an ice ball.
Yep. Go back to the moon. I'm imitating NASA. I'm going to the moon.
Why go all the way into that gravity well for ice? There's better places to get ice.
Well, I haven't been scouting for ice around, so.
Ah, okay. I think there's ice right here on my little moon.
Oh, cool.
Or on my planetoid.
It's a moon.
That's not a moon. It's a space station.
That's not a space station, that's a moon.
That's not a space station. That's a space-based weapon. Hey, weren't those by the Geneva Convention of 2236? Huh. Might be on the far side. Don't have enough range. If not, I've got 25 or 12 million in my.
Oh,
my
good
storage.
lord.
What?
Do you want me to make some cargo space for you? I'll come over and get some.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like 12 million.
Well, remember he was having an issue with all his stone, he turned it into ice.
That's true, yeah. Let's
That's how I
see.
got like
Crater
five.
Road.
I almost got a million somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
Asteroid base. Do
We
I have
go
a
ahead
jump
count.
drive in the miner? I don't have a jump drive in the miner. Ha ha ha. I gotta fly.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, there's a million right there in one storage container. There's 5 million in that. Another 5 million there.
And I'll come and make some space in your inventory with my two small ship large cargo containers.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, I got
oh,
like
there's another-
700,000.
I'm not even gonna make a dent in that.
There's another cargo container with 283k. Yeah,
Oh.
and that's not counting what's in all of my oxygen generators.
My god. Oh, wait a second. I may not have to go that far. I think I see ice on this rock coming by me here.
Yeah,
It's like, come on, man, I got too much ice.
I don't care. It'll all turn into hydrogen.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say you'll end up using that.
Let's turn the ore detector on. Oh, this thing does have a jump drive in it. I just didn't put it on my control bar menu. Okay, well, I'll check this rock out first, see if that is actually ice that I think I saw.
Man, the interior light small critter chestnuts. I think I'm gonna have to throw some actual spotlights on this thing. Which sucks.
Okay, Mr. Donut, reveal your secrets to me. Tell me that that was ice. My ore detectors are on. Why is... Okay.
I was not seeing ice at all on ore detectors.
It
Cooperite.
shows up occasionally.
Yeah, but it's got to be pure ice. Oh, it looks like someone's gone through here with a with a big bore miner because there is a big hole all the way through this asteroid.
Oh yeah.
And it's on a
Wonder.
direct line to his base.
Pointing the way to the culprit.
I don't know.
I mean, this hole is so big I can hit full thrust and fly through it like a tunnel. Like, hard,
Oh,
without having to
that's,
worry about hitting anything.
That's the cobalt that I got.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I didn't see any ice here, so... Yeah, Cooperite. Yeah, there's a lot of Cooperite there. Okay, well, I'm gonna jump.
Don't do it from inside the asteroid. I tried it.
Oh,
It
no,
doesn't-
I've already left the asteroid. Okay, G... Set jump.
Oh, thanks. That gave me something to laugh about.
And I am jumping to your base.
Okay, there might be something for it.
So, lag apology.
Where's my tools?
Oh, not quite yet. I am 1.5 kilometers out from the base, so lag is pending.
Oh, there's lag.
Yep. Doesn't look like it's going to be much. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, to say something.
I warned everybody that I was about to.
Yeah, but you're like, oh, it's not going to be that bad, and then he said something, and now I'm frozen.
Well, it dropped all the way down to O2, then it came back up to
I
0.45,
did see
and
that.
then it pitched down again.
Being testy.
It's because he's got a 40,000 block ship here. That's why.
It's not. It can't be 40,000.
I'm just throwing a number out.
Hit your information, it'll say it right there.
Yeah, well, with the lag happening. There we go.
When
Well,
you
I
get the
think-
opportunity.
I think coming back.
Yep.
There we go.
Command 1 is only 203 blocks.
What?
What?
I don't know. That's what it says here.
Maybe you're missing some numbers there, because my little two-framed hangar bay is like 1,200 or something like that.
I'll get in it in a minute. Get a real number from it. I think the one thing is kind of borked right now.
Okay, where do I hook up to grab ice from?
Is there an open? Here, let me move the miner.
Okay, I'll get out of your way then. Or does the miner have another port that I can connect to?
No.
No? Okay.
Is that enough room for you?
Oh yeah, it's only literally a 3 large block long ship, so...
Okay. Go with the compact spotlight or the reverse spotlight. Even though Keen has busted their own thing.
There we go.
Yeah, just look through the cargo bays. There's There's one that's got 3 mil and one that's got a mil of ice. Just there's another with 283, whatever.
I don't think I have access to them because it won't let me see them.
Really? Hang on a second.
Yeah, all I can see is my own cargo stuff.
Okay, hang on.
Yep.
Oh no! Turn back here. It did it to me twice in a row, and I'm about to get annoyed. Try to go through the rotary airlock, and then the rubber banding pulls you back out as it's turning.
Yeah, so it thinks you're still outside.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everything should be shared with faction.
Oh, pfft. Okay, maybe that'll do it. Helps if I turn the damn connector on. Duh. There we go. Now I see everything.
Okay. Oh, a connected ship has taken control.
What?
Yeah, and it lagged out too.
Well, yeah, because I've got a control station hiding inside the base that I do certain functions for the whole base on.
Oh, come on. Grab the ice. Thank you.
They just won't let you grab the ice, will it?
No, it won't let me grab the ice.
Mini assembler actually take ice?
Stop scrolling on me.
Why don't you hit the checkbox for doing just storage?
Duh. No, I want the ice, not...
Well, I don't know why, but we're at a sim of 0.18 right now. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
was
what the hell
real
is.
laggy. Right, and I'm not even in a ship. I got out of my ship and slowly moving.
Ah, there we go. There's the other cargo container. Okay.
Do you have one that was full of stone?
No, I've got one that's only got a little bit of stone in it. There we go. Ice. There we go. Now I think I'm full. That one's full. That one's full. Those are all full.
I don't know what to do with that nuclear charge.
Cockpit's full. Okay, I think I'm full.
The nuclear explosive charge?
Oh,
what do you do?
those are used for making the improvised nuclear warheads.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know what I can do. I can throw some ice into my personal inventory as well. Big container of ice. Where's that big container of ice? There we go. Okay. I've got as much ice as I can grab. I am full. Thank you very much, sir, for the fuel. I appreciate it. As he backs away from the truck stop.
Well, I'm feeling rather hungry. 6 in the afternoon here. Holy crap. I think I'm gonna get off and get something to eat.
And jump back to the base.
Scally, you might be on later this afternoon.
And I think I jumped into the sink range.
Yes, you did.
Oh god, yes. Not quite. Or maybe... Yeah, it's showing 1 kilometer away, so I apologize for lag.
Oh, that's fine. I was about to hop off, go get something to eat. Pretty hungry.
Yeah, lag's coming because it's not showing any of my antennas yet, so... There it comes. Okay, Guy, I'll catch you later then. I'm probably going to be on again tonight. Once
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
done with
probably be
stream.
on in a little bit.
I might even stream that too, because
Nice.
I want to go after some pirates in the ship. So
Yeah.
I'll join you.
cool.
I'll hang back and let you soften them up first, and then I'll come in. And
And you'll just go slap.
I'll be that big bruiser that stands behind the little guy as he fights, going, okay, if anybody
I got.
steps out of line.
I'll thump them on the head. Bonk bonk.
Okay, I decided
And there
this
goes
thing,
jail.
thing needs a couple more books.
But yeah, definitely next week sometime. I should get the IP address and password for your server array, so as I can fire up the latest copy of the world, and we can give it a shot from yours.
Yeah.
So I've got, what did I throw in there? Simple FTP or something like that. I've got a GUI FTP on the server, so as I can send it up quite easily.
Yep, I can do that.
And setting it up as a console or setting it up as an instance under
Instance.
as an instance. Okay, that's how I run. Yeah, that's how I run it too. It's just easier because if the power goes out, the computer reboots, it starts it again.
Yeah.
I don't have to screw around with console.
Yeah, I'll just have to clean up some stuff that's in there and make sure which port is available.
Yeah, no worries. Just let me know whatever, and I'll get her up there, and we'll get her going. We'll give it a shot. Maybe next weekend we'll stream from it instead. See how she performs.
Because I've never had this kind of a lag before. When people get into
Viewing range.
Viewing range,
It could be
please.
something to do with. I mean, like you said, you're using server grade equipment, and mine's just an old desktop i5. So.
yeah.
Just about done. I see stuff materializing in front of me on the asteroid. And all of the antennas suddenly appear.
There we go.
There we go, yeah. I'm not even going to unload this ice. I'm going to leave it on the carrier for now, because as soon as the ship is done, I got to throw the ice into it to get the tanks filled, so... Slowly taking shape. I don't see any welding flashes happening, but they may be on the other side of the ship yet. I could have to babysit the assemblers again. Oh, no, it's just working on the other side of the ship. It's progressing. Oh, yeah, it's progressed 3 layers so far. Since I left, so it's doing.
More uranium. Fortunately, right now I'm stuck having to actually go to individual crates and get stuff.
No, no.
Yeah, my whole conveyor system. I don't know what's been up, but my conveyor system's down again. It won't let me
It's
drag anything from anywhere.
that sucks.
So, fortunately, I know where I have a large reactor with 70,000 kilograms, or 70,000 K.
7,000 ingots.
No, that's
No.
70,000.
70,000 ingots. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, pretty scary to hear the big ship groaning sounds coming from a small ship, small block carrier ship. And
I should reconnect.
thrusters off. I'll just let it recharge the jump drive and then I'll shut it off. Okay, how we doing here? Is it my imagination or did the sim speed improve once Jail logged off?
Yes.
Yeah, it's his. I think it's his ping. That's
Well, because we were running at 60, mid-60s.
yeah. Construction components, metal grids, interior plates, steel plates, small tubes. Okay, my assemblers are keeping ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to put the
No, it's all good.
put the miner back on its mount point. Why? Let's see. I'm gonna add some fuel. This reactor. Put 3 more reactors on the little scout ship. Jump drives are hungry.
I think this is one of the best designed little ships that I've done in a long time. To be honest.
Is he still on the line with me? About him, about his ping?
Yeah, well, it's not his fault. Nothing bad about. We weren't saying anything bad about Jail. We were just saying it's his ping.
Yeah.
I know. I was talking to Bean, and Bean said he's seen his ping push, 200, 250 type thing. So
Come
it's
on.
not his fault. It's his provider.
I hate the hitboxes on some of these things. Can't ever there. Boxes on these 2 megawatt nuclear reactors, and you gotta line up just right on them.
Oh, for loading stuff into them.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm not sure what I did wrong with it, but I'm working on that.
Is that yours?
The 2 megawatt small block, yeah, that's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2 megawatt and the 5 megawatt, those are mine, but the 5 megawatt doesn't have that problem because it's using just the standard Keen model, whereas the 2 megawatt is using it's using the large block model, but downsized, and I think I'm gonna have to dig into. I'm not the greatest with Blender, so I may have messed up some of the hits on that. The mounting is fine, but the mountings are handled by the Q block SBC file. It's the actual hitboxes that I think I screwed up on. So
Okay, I have almost enough power to,
The one advantage to this ship is it only takes 60 megawatts to run it, but then again, it's primarily hydrogen powered anyways.
yeah.
It's only got just the standard small ion thrusters, large block small. So they don't use a shitload of power if I have to run off of those. There you go. This will definitely be done on this stream, and then tonight I will take it out and do some piratey type action. I have to throw some pirates in though. Since no one was out in that area, I removed that pirate station that I had spawned in, the pirate space station. So maybe I'll throw that back in, and I'll up the number of drones on the server.
There, I now finally have enough fucking nukes on this small ship. The 2 jump drives can charge.
Oh, there you go.
Have enough for thrusters.
I'm gonna need to make more metal grids. Nip that in the bud before it becomes a problem.
Brought me in real close.
I'm not gonna need any more solar cells. I'm good for solar cells. I can switch that assembler over. You can do the grids now. There we go. Gonna be good. I think it's just a matter of it's gotta finish building now. Looks like my resources are handled as far as components go. I need a music change.
Nice. Dense iron.
Hey, do you remember what format the audio files for this game are in? Because I've got an ambient audio file that I want to convert for use in the game, and I can't remember what the format is for these.
It's been a long time since I've messed with that part.
Okay, I'll go looking. I've got the converter, I just can't remember what format it has to be converted to. Oh, right, there was like 15,000 stone sitting in this thing.
Lovely asteroid.
What do I got left? Oh, a lot of the interior is done. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 layers of blocks to be built, and that's in a tapering formation. So this isn't going to be much longer. It's working on the internals right now.
I think this is going to just. There's not too many side walls. Just.
I'm thinking to myself, I better be careful and not actually proceed into projection. And just as I'm thinking that, a block materializes right next to me. It's like, yeah, let's not go in there. I don't want to have to dig my way out.
Huh.
Oh, it's about to start going hard on superconductors because it's about to start working on the shields. It's reached that layer.
Hey, I'm gonna send you a set of coordinates through private chat.
Oh, okay. Okay, got them. I'll put them into my GPS off stream.
I think that's the new base.
Cool.
I think this opening is big enough for command. Once I do a little shoring up with Digger of Doom.
It's working on the gyros now.
It's got some weird outcroppings that I can probably, if I set up the right GPS points, I can probably dig out into those outcroppings and make that the command nodules.
Oh yeah, square out a hole for a base type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's no hole into it. That's just it. It's just a nodule hanging off it. I'm almost half tempted to just respawn back at base and bring the miner out here.
Whatever works, eh?
I can jump the little guy back, but its jump drives are full. But I'll have to jump. I'll eventually have to jump the guy out here so I can test fit. And then I can figure out how I'm gonna door. Interesting. Which door? See, what would be best, and I know this doesn't happen,
Mhm.
actually find an asteroid that doesn't have a hole in it.
Yeah, the only way to do that is to actually spawn something in as a predefined asteroid versus
Yeah,
a procedural one.
yeah. Because all the procedural ones have these
Donuts
wormhole-
and craters and yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that I found though, and I was going to actually spawn in some predefines, but the ones that you can't make them very big, which sucks. What I would love to have is a moon that's only 8 kilometers across, but you can't go below 19 kilometers. I think it was.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, which sucks.
Right. Because then at 19, you're getting into some pretty serious, stuff.
Yeah. Whereas I would love to just be able to, like, heck, even a 5 kilometer diameter one would be perfect. Just spawn in a couple of those. It'd be absolutely great for building a base, and it would have a limited gravity field already.
Well, that's just it. That was the problem with the 19s. Basically, the lowest gravity you can get was quarter G,
Yeah.
and I don't want a quarter G. I want a 10th G. So that way my little ion-powered guys can
Maneuver.
fly.
Yeah.
And your stuff, if you left a ship floating, wasn't going to come crashing.
Yeah. So that's one thing I haven't done with the ALTHEROS is try landing it in quarter G. I haven't done that yet.
Mm-hmm.
But because of the way I've set up the weapons platforms on the ventral and dorsal, specifically the ventral side, I could just pop the armor plates off and throw additional hydrogen thrusters on, and there's my landing right there.
Yeah.
Because as it is, I've got 3 hydrogen and 2 ion in a downward facing configuration, but I've got space for
Command 1.
14 more thrusters if need be.
Yeah. Command 1 is actually test landed or on the other environment. Would land and take off from Earth's moon, and then the straight up standard
Cool.
environment, and it would literally take off from Earth's moon, because that was where my base was.
See, and it wouldn't be hard for me to hide a couple more hydrogen thrusters inside this as well. Like, I could probably... Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, that's you getting back to your base.
Yeah. Damage cone. Can't put them inside.
Sorry, which? What?
Damage cone. Thruster damage. You can't put them inside. If you put them inside...
Oh, no, but I could still facing outwards, but I've got a bunch of places that I could tuck them in.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. And then to save on hydrogen consumption, I'd turn them on only as needed for landing thrusters.
Right. Primary thrusters, secondary thrusters, ions.
Yeah. And the way my ions are right now, with the power that they have, yes, I can use them for acceleration and deceleration on their own, but it's extremely low power, so they're more like maneuvering thrusters than anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, just looking at what I've done here, yeah, I could definitely put at least 4 more down-facing thrusters for ascent descent,
Yeah.
because I've got the conveyor blocks. Actually, those are cargo containers. No, those are conveyors. Yeah, I could get at least 2. Yeah, I can get 4 more on the ventral side quite easily. So it wouldn't be a hard thing to do. I'd have to remove some of the ornamentation that I have on the outside here. I'd have to shift it over, because I don't know if you're watching the stream, but what I'm looking at right now, I've got just some external decoration and some lights here.
Yeah.
All I'd have to do is literally remove these two blocks, and the same on the port side. And there's my thrusters right there. I can tuck them in underneath. Just remove those, remove the two blocks that they're sitting on, and thrusters would go in there. And that would be definitely more than enough thrust. Those additional four hydrogen thrusters for descent and landing on the moon. I mean, heck, the Conveyance landed on the moon using, and it was full of cargo, using 4 ions and one small, all small thrusters, large block, one hydrogen and 4 ion, and it did a descent tail down. So, and it lifted off as well, full up, with just one small hydrogen and 4 ions. So I might actually have enough as it is already. I could probably use more ion thrusters, and they would tuck in underneath the wing, the shoulder pads, I guess you could call them here.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I can run some tests off stream on my local world. But I'm thinking I may just go ahead and just put those ventral thrusters there.
I wonder if I connect the drill ship and the and Command 1 together via connector ports and jump.
That works, yeah. Because it
I
treats it
know.
all as one jump, yeah.
Yeah, just trying to think how many jump drives it's actually going to burn to do it. Reason being is that Command 1 has all the refinery, bobs, assemblers.
Everything you need.
Yeah, and the drill ship is strictly that. It's just basically a big cargo box and a bunch of drills.
But it is what you need in order to drill out the asteroid to make the big bay. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing.
Let's see. Behind it.
Oh, something I discovered in the process of designing this ship, the rotary airlocks do actually have an open and closed reading. So
Oh, yeah?
depending on what direction you build it in, it's open or closed. So it took me a few trial and errors, but what I've done is I've got a timer block that after 45 seconds resets all the doors to the closed position. It took me quite a bit of trial and error to get it to place properly, so that when it does that, both doors are actually closed on the outside.
It's not just your hit block, by the way.
It's not just my hit block?
No. I just flew up to a large cargo container trying to get it.
Oh, okay.
And okay, there's fine silicon. It's fine. I'm just thinking about taking both ships with me, and then that way I can, once I square out what I want to start with, I can start laying out horns.
Yeah, because you could connector dock the mining ship to Command 1,
Yeah.
and your little ships to just landing gear it on kind of thing, and it would share the jump drives on Command 1 and on your mining ship, so you'd get cumulative effect. So you wouldn't have any real loss of range. And any difference
No,
between the two of them.
I'm not worried about range. I've got so much range, it's not even funny.
Oh, okay.
I was just more thinking of accidentally shearing one of the ships off,
Oh, yeah.
Meteor storm
not having
inbound.
you work with.
Yeah. And thruster damage on the other one versus whatever you've got it docked to as well. You'd have to watch what your thruster cones are.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that because
Yeah, you
where
could
they
just.
dock.
Well, you could also just shut the thrusters off on the miner and not have a problem.
Come on.
Oh, she's
There we go. Come on.
she's progressing along nicely. I'm gonna check my assemblers here, see how they're doing.
Now the question is which ship is a little more nimble? You'd be surprised. I put enough enough gyros. Man, one's actually fairly.
Nimble. Metal grids, interior plates, steel plates. I'm falling behind on steel plates. I'm not out, but I'm getting there. One assembler's still going. What's the other one doing? Oh, well, it stopped. That's why. Do I have another assembler doing steel plates? Yes, I got 2 assemblers doing steel plates. Okay, so it's not bad. What else do I need then? I've got a... Yeah, superconductors. Thought so. Assembler 3. Mix superconductors. Thank you.
Dude, you should have been over here filming this little dance in between. Actually, I'm probably going to jump over to the miner just because the miner has a camera docking. Where Command 1 does not yet, because I keep thinking about it and I keep forgetting. Yeah, so you think the miner is a big ship?
You put it next to Command 1 and it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's barely the size of the bridge and part of the neck.
Oh, I know another spot where I can put hydrogen thrusters in. Because that's, without having to take anything apart, I know where I can put more hydrogen thrusters in. Right here on the collar between the engine compartment and the industrial compartment. I can take these blocks out there, put conveyors in underneath them. Yeah, that'll work.
Cool. And
So
of
I
course,
can-
my OCD kicking in a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm having to make sure that my that it's in line.
I actually, in my designing phase of this, I actually went back today, this morning, before I started the stream, and I actually took weapons off of this thing.
Did you?
Yeah, because I thought, you know what, this is just supposed to be an Escort class ship. I've got way too bloody many weapons on this thing.
Let's see, Escort class ships can be heavy on weapons, but then very light armor. They're supposed to be a running gun kind of.
Yeah, and this is kind of a balance between them, because I had literally double, like what I've got here, ventral and dorsal. I've got one PDC and one salvo launcher. I actually had 2. I had them offset in line where those panels are. That's all conveyor contacts there for additional weapons. It's literally a rectangular grid of conveyors on the ventral and the dorsal. Uh-oh, what?
off the gyros.
Oh, yeah, they're probably fighting each other.
Fortunately, I only have one gyroscope on the...
On the miner?
Yeah. So... Alright. No, in fact, actually what I was doing is I was backing up to take a picture here of this unholy alliance. And I noticed that the miner was shaking quite a bit. Shut.
And she's slowly working her way through here. She's 2 squares away from being done the midsection, and she'll be working on the nose, which is nowhere near the volume. Oh, let's see that. It works. It almost looks like you're taking Command 1 out to go mining. Now, if you could turn on the drills from the bridge...
You could.
You probably could.
No, they're a power group, and as long as they're docked together,
They're shared. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you could add it to add it to the bridge.
There you go.
Yeah, got it. Cool. Hang on, I'm going to bring that picture up, and I'm going to switch the point of view over on the stream. 1 sec.
Okay.
Desktop 3 left. There we go. Oh, helps if I turn it on. There we go. That's what he's built, folks. that's what he's got docked up. Yeah, progressing nicely. It's working on, yeah, the shield generators. I didn't have enough superconductors for the shields. That's what was holding it up a little bit. How we doing here for supplies? Oh, I'm out of construction components. That's not allowed. Missing items for making steel plates. What? No, I've got 153,000 ingots of iron. I'm not missing that.
I'm actually having to use the hydrogens, because if I try to use the ions on the miner come on, and then they fight each other.
There we go. Yeah, running out of construction components, not a good idea. No wonder everything was going slow. Oh yeah, look at that. A whole bunch of stuff suddenly materialized, yeah. Oh, another picture? You're jumping the abomination, are you?
Oh, I already did. I don't know why, but it's jumping me really close to this asteroid. I jumped to only 500 kilometers away.
500 meters, you mean?
Or yeah, 500 meters, sorry.
Yeah, it does have, I think, if I remember right, jump drives do have a 1.5 kilometer inaccuracy. I could be wrong.
Well, they're supposed to not to be able to jump you within 1 kilometer of another physical body.
But these asteroids are procedural, so it may not count that.
It's supposed to.
Who knows?
Yeah, this is keen.
Yeah, it's keen. Oh yeah, I fell behind on steel plate and construction components again. I've got 2 assemblers doing steel plates though, so you're doing superconductors. You're doing components, supposedly. Okay, are you actually doing construction components, or are you just making it look like you're doing construction components? Because the assembled quantity isn't changing.
Oops. I left the hydrogens on. That'll burn through fuel. Plasmas on as well.
Well, it must be making them because the ship is progressing, so. There's a couple more asteroids.
Christmas color me red and just may have actually found an asteroid without a hole in it. Oh, there might be a small hole, right? It's a really small hole. Not big enough. Darn it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, I'm out of large tubes. And I need computers.
Meteor storm inbound.
Whoa. Some lag happening there. It's just chewing up the batteries. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually creating construction components or not. That assembler is jammed on its readout. Another multiplayer desync thing. Tubes, motors, displays. Bulletproof glass. I don't think it's making construction components.
Hello.
Hello. I think I may have to log out and log back in. I appear to have an assembler that's stuck.
Actually, I need to log out and log back in too because I can't scroll through my command bars with read and comma keys.
Yeah, I've had that happen before too, yeah.
So, yeah, thinking about doing that one real quick. Closing all the way out and coming back in.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this assembler has been stuck on 7,000 construction components for like forever, and I don't know why.
is either the inventory or the input queue full of other than what it needs for construction components?
No.
You sure?
because it keeps saying that it's building them. It keeps counting them down. Like
that's a bug in the game.
Yeah.
Trust me. Check
the inventory on it.
Yeah, check the inventory on it and see what it needs, because a lot of times if it's like needing iron and what's construction components are just iron, it might be like full of 10 of the things.
Yeah, no, it's nowhere near full. It's only got 30 ingots of iron in it. Of the 5,000 liters in the assembler, it's only using 4 liters, so that's not it. I think it's just stuck.
Well, have you tried power cycling it?
Yeah, I powered cycled the entire platform.
Eee.
Yeah, so I think I got a game jam.
Yeah.
Because it says it's making them, and it's flashing as if it's making them, but the count isn't going down. And
Can you put them in different can you cancel them out?
No, it won't let me cancel them out. That's the thing. So I'm not sure what's going on.
You've hit that glitch.
Yeah, so it's a log out type thing as well. So I think maybe what I'll do is I will log out, call it a stream for now, because it's pushing 5 o'clock, which means it's been going for about 3.5 hours anyways. And have some supper and come back to it and do some more streaming this evening on it. And I just fell off the edge of my platform. The disadvantage of having 1G on my asteroid. So yeah, I'll just log out and do some housekeeping and have some supper and then come back and stream some more later. So I guess I should get to a cryo tube if I'm going to do that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off the building repairs as well. Because there's no sense, because no one's on the server.
I'm coming back on.
Oh, you're coming back on? Well, I want to double check the issue that it's having anyways as far as building goes, so... Shut those off. See if the... Yeah, the count on the construction components isn't even going up, so that assembler is definitely jammed. Production. Go to a different assembler. You can make construction components, and assembler 2 can be just shut off. Yeah, now my count. Yeah, so assembler number 2 is absolutely jammed, is what it is. It doesn't know what it's doing. So actually I will leave everything going. I'll just leave assembler 2 turned off.
Okay.
Assembler 4 is doing steel plates. You can do more steel plates. Assembler 1 is doing steel plates and then computers. You can do more computers. You can do a hell of a lot more components.
I was gonna say, be sure and turn your bobs back on.
Yeah, I'm just watching my parts count to see if it's going up, and it is going up. So that assembler was definitely jammed. So I'm going to let it get a queue of construction components done up, so that it doesn't cause a bottleneck.
Oh, is it
turn my... Yeah, all it was doing was making the armor blocks. It wasn't building any of the components inside the ship.
Oh.
Because it was out of components.
Well, I meant did the assembler come back online?
No, I shut it off, so I don't know what it is. I'm just going to leave it off. I've got 3 other assemblers going, so I'm good. Builder Bob's on. Oh yeah, and instantly the Bobs drain the construction components completely.
Of course.
Because he's got to catch up, so. Oh, what the hell? Whoa, oh, that's probably you coming back into the game.
Trying to, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can finally respawn.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to queue up a whole crap load of stuff But I am going to take off for a bit and get some supper started and all of that stuff.
Yep. The family's gone for right now.
Oh, cool.
Actually, oh yes, now my hotkeys work where they're supposed to.
More steel plate queued up. I got computers and interior plates. Assembler 2 is offline. Yeah. 12,000 construction components ought to do it.
Well, look at what your Bobs say you need.
Generators, thrusters.
It'll usually give you a list of components at the top.
No, it's giving me a list of what it's got to build. It's not giving me a list of components.
Meteor storm inbound.
Mine would tell me that I'm missing, like,
Oh yeah, it does say I'm missing construction components, but that I knew.
well, it usually gives you a number after it too.
Yeah, like 53, etc., etc., etc. So it is what I thought it was. That one assembler was not making construction components, but they're being cranked out now, so it is making progress. Yeah, even shut off, it won't let me clear them, so that assembler's got a glitch. Its script is glitched.
Yeah.
Steel plate I'm good for now, so I will get you doing construction components as well. Another 1,000 steel plates, 500 tubes. Oh, there we go. I'm actually making construction components faster now, fast enough that it's not causing a lag. It's actually staying ahead of the need.
Good.
So we're good. Oh, but I will need steel plates soon. I'm not going to run Izzy to do the assembler handling. That's just going to cause too many problems just for the short time that it's needed.
I've actually turned Izzy and Tim off for everything, but I've got Tim. I'm using Tim to basically feed my panels, and that's it.
Yeah. The only time I use Izzy is if I'm offloading stuff that I've mined, so that it goes into the appropriate containers. That's it. Otherwise, I don't use it at all.
I even started having problems with that. So came in a little fast. Not too fast for the shield. Shields for the win.
Yeah, my assemblers are so confused. It's making steel plates, but it shows it's making computer components. Yet on the inventory counter, it is actually making steel plates. So, yeah, it's memory leak. Keen's memory leaks. Oh, low energy. I guess I should go into a pod and recharge. Okay, well, I'm going to leave my bobs going and my assemblers going, and I'm jumping into a cryopod, and I'm calling it for now.
No station fuel.
There we go. Alrighty. Okay, guy. Well, I will catch you later. I'll probably be on in a couple hours. I'm just going to kick back and relax for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, guy. Later.
Hey.
And ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm calling it a stream. Thank you very much for watching. If you're seeing this on Twitch, please do hit the follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, because I always upload the recording of it to YouTube later on, please do hit the like and follow. And in both cases, please do share my channels on your social media and with your friends and such. I don't play just space engineers and medieval engineers. I play a few other things as well. I just have been very space engineers focused lately. Alrighty, Skallabjorn video gaming. See, I am tired. Skallabjorn, your video gaming Viking, saying bye bye for now. Take it to the pirates, guys.